Hey guys, Jen here from Crafting with Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week for, I don't even know what the week is. The 6th through the 12th in my classic happy planner, and we're using the On Cloud 9 kit, which is our limited edition Shopiversary kit. So, yeah, let's get into it. This kit is only available through the end of April. April 30th will be the last day you can get it. Once we get into May, it will no longer be available. So if you like this kit and you want it, then you're going to want to get it this month. So this is the only page that's not brand new. I use these strips in my journal, my bullet journal. You probably, if you follow along, then you probably have seen those videos. If not, well, they are on the channel somewhere. They may be sped up Plan With Me's with the shorts. What is going on? I'm like, everything is shifted. I feel like they are not where they're supposed to be. And my mic is not where it is supposed to be either. It's flopping around, acting weird. So yeah, good start. So, anyways, I'm not going to put date dots down because I'm just going to fully admit and be like, this is just me laying down stickers and I'm not actually going to use the spread. Let's be for real. The last spread I did, which was the end of March, it's still blank. So, you know, it's no different than when I filmed it. So, you know, it's all good. Like I said last time, I fully am okay with the fact that if I don't do anything in this planner other than lay stickers down, I'm cool with it. The planner has filled its purpose because I bought this planner with the intent of at least doing videos for the channel with it. Why? Hold on, let me see. I'm like, I feel like we are all kinds of wonkadoodle. Is that any better? I don't know. All right, let's do washi strips. So let's see. So the weekend was okay. Well, Sunday was good, but being Easter, and now I'm hitting the camera thing because why would it be good today? I don't know. I'm gonna do what I did on the other side and go from the edge in, because if it's just a hair long, at least then it goes into the margin and I don't have to cut anything off the bottom that way. Friday and Saturday I did deliveries, but Friday, I want to say Friday was better than Saturday. it's kind of all a blur at this point, if I'm being entirely honest. Because I've had so much going on the past week or so that trying to remember everything at this point is crazy. But Friday I worked doing deliveries. Saturday I worked doing deliveries as well, but I'm pretty sure I quit early on Saturday because it was just downright terrible. And I was frustrated. So it wasn't a great weekend for deliveries, but I did what I could do. I guess we'll use this and then I'll find a spot to use that and then we can be done with this sheet. But let's obviously put our quote up here. Yeah, I had a feeling that was stuck. It's weird. I literally just cut this sheet too. It just, this little spot. I may have to check the blades, but let's see how the rest of this goes. I think it was just that one little spot that was snagged, and then we should be good, but this is not straight. So, but we'll see. So Sunday was great. Sunday was Easter. I took the day off. I decided I wasn't going to do deliveries on Easter Sunday. So I went to church Sunday morning and he was like really short. I don't know how, but he did not run even till noon. I was quite surprised by that. Church was over by 11:40, which is like unheard of for him. So for my my minister. So I'm like, okay. And then came home, kind of relaxed a bit. And then after a while, I decided to get carrots going. I made the cinnamon carrots for Easter dinner. We had dinner mighty early, but I was going over to Dave's parents. So since they were, I kind of want to stop and just put the full boxes up top. I'm going to put up top and then go from there. Let's do that way. If it's slightly long or anything, I can adjust the headers appropriately. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, but I just want to make sure that they are where they're supposed to be. Let's go with a kite for this one. And then I'm trying to think. So we're going to do a box down here and a box here. We may as well add a few of these now, at least on this side. But we can add that one, and then we'll add the other one in a minute. But I don't know why I can't talk and plan together at the same time lately. It just seems to be like a thing lately. But I'm doing my best. What can I say? Life is lifing. I guess we can put it. I was gonna put one here, but then I'd have two kind of side by side in the middle because I was gonna put one here, and then I thought about doing here, and then here and here. But I guess we could do here. I guess we go here, here, here. Will that work? I'm like, I don't have it. Okay, that'll work. All right. Hold on. So we got, if I did a kite. No, I don't think that's going to work. I was sitting here going, wait, I could do kite, balloon, kite, balloon, kite, balloon, kite. But do I have enough to do that? Kite, balloon, kite, balloon. There's a kite. We have a balloon kite. Yeah, I guess so. So I guess we could alternate. And then the other one will go down here. I don't have my brain together, I guess. So let's do this one here, I guess. All right, let's finish up some headers and then we'll put the others down. Pink, blue. Yeah, so I made the cinnamon carrots for Easter Sunday, went over to Dave's parents. We had a nice Easter dinner. I was over there for quite a while. I stayed and hung out over there, talked till probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't know. It was a while. We ate relatively early, like I said, like 3:30. But it's whatever they decide they want when it comes to that. Holiday dinners with them tend to be much earlier than like a standard dinner would be if it was just going over there for a regular night dinner. So it is what it is. If they're the ones mainly cooking and I'm just bringing something with me, then you know, they choose the time, and plus it's their house, so they pick the time. I just come whenever they are ready for me. So I went over there, probably around 3 because I don't like do the I'm gonna show up last minute just when it's time to eat thing. I don't care to do that. So was I gonna put one down at the bottom? Or was I gonna do? Yeah, I guess I was gonna do that. So I need a balloon and then the other kite. So yeah, it was a very nice day. It was nice and relaxing. Then I came home that evening and then did some more relaxing. And then I have been working in the office on orders pretty much all week. It's currently Wednesday. I have been working in here since Monday. And tomorrow we'll probably be back in the office again. I don't know why it just seems like it's there. I'll probably be back in the office again tomorrow because I have like one more batch to finish unless somehow I get on a roll and finish it tonight, which I kind of doubt. Let's be honest. I've been really tired lately. By a certain point in the day, I'm just tired out. And it's already 6 o'clock. So I'll get done with filming this. I will get this uploading, make dinner, and then finish this video off, and then I'll be done for the night. So I'm not going to be working on any more tonight, but I do have one more batch, essentially. Oh, geez, look what I did. I should have put I should have put the full box here and not here, because I have this that I would like to put here. So now I'm going to have two full boxes side by side. But you know what? It is what it is. So now we've used that full sheet. Clearly, I wasn't paying attention when I did that. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I had enough boxes for that. Because not all kits have 9 full boxes. I mean, this is one of my kits, so it does. I make sure there's extra, whether it's being used in a full spread like this and you want to get multiple weeks, or if you want to do it like I do and put multiple on the sidebar, or however you want to use it, it's entirely up to you. But the fact of the matter is, yeah. All right. So I grabbed, honestly, the only reason I grabbed this sheet was so that way I could use the habit trackers. If I were actually going to be using this and not just laying it down just to lay it down, I would use these for my pain levels in my back, hips, knees, and then fatigue level. I'm not even gonna lie, I did not pull out the stickers I have been doing for sleep tracker and steps and stuff, because quite honestly, I've come to accept terms with the fact that I'm just not going to end up using this the way I originally had planned it. So it's just going to mostly be used for filming purposes, and well, if I'm using my own kits, it's a great way to show off and showcase my kits. So I mean, again, it's serving its purpose. These are some of the write-in clouds. Obviously I have used a few, but these are the write-in clouds for that I made as part of the collection. We're going to use my tweezers here and try to fit this in nicely. There's just this one little piece that's like, this is the one that I cut off that full box when it snagged, and it's just driving me crazy. It is not going where it was supposed to go. It's sticking to everything. And so this can either just be used to write in something, or I could put something over top of it, or it could just be decorative. However, I decide I want to use that, if I even use it, like I said. But we're going to pretend I'm using it. So, I guess if we're just doing like a so-called mock spread, we could just add like a checklist each day and some boxes and just fill this up and make it pretty. So let's do it. I don't know if I were to, no, I don't want to do that right next to that blue. So we'll put it, nah, forget it. We'll just put it all the way up here. Words are hard. Clearly I don't have them today. I guess we're putting it up here. Well, if we're going to put one there, let's at least make it a different color than the header. Because I didn't want to put them both side by side here. I probably should have put it there, but I guess it's not too late. We could change it all around. Do what I was going to do. But peel this one up. And move this somewhere else. At least they're not like hard stuck on there right now where I can do that. It's crooked. It's still crooked. Why is it crooked? Why are you crooked? I know. How many ways do I need to turn the planner to make it? Is the header crooked? The header's probably crooked. I bet you that's the problem. Like, how many ways do I need to turn the planner to make it where I can actually lay this sticker down straight? There we go. That's a little better. All right. Now let's try this again. Let's go here. Let's at least use the other colors. I don't know why I'm planning sideways. Why does it make a difference? I don't know. I guess it just depends on what's making it easier. I know when I did my big happy planner, a lot of times I worked upside down. And it's just for whatever reason. I mean, I guess for some stickers it was easier to work upside down. For others, it's easier to go right side up. And I guess for this planner, in some ways, it's easier to go sideways. It just, there we go. So we have, every day has a checklist, which could be used for literally anything. Let's add half and quarter boxes and maybe some little write-in clouds. Now, when I made these, I made them so if you notice, like the coloring is a little lighter. I made it a kind of a faded color of these, so that way it was easier to write on and visibly see. So the colors aren't quite as bold, but that was just to make it easier to write in. I wasn't thinking about the fact that these are the same colors and are just, they're not too dark to write on. So I could have made those the same, but I really think this pairs really well with it anyways, the way it is. So not worried about it at all. So let's just add some different boxes in here. I definitely, if I'm going to use like the solid ones like this, do not want them in the same spot or on the same days with the same like color checklist. Let's give some variety of color. Let's put a pink over here because I feel like it needs some pink. And then I can do some more clouds. I'm just kind of randomly putting them, except it's random, but it's strategically random, I guess, because I'm putting them all at the bottom like I put all those at the top. I don't know. It's just what is working for my brain at the moment, I guess. So yeah, not a whole lot going on other than just working. I do have, I need to fix that one. It's not straight. And it was trying to overlap that other box like this one's trying to do. I think that's also why going sideways is working for me right now. It's lining it up with the side of the box. There we go. All right. Yeah. And then we need one here. I guess we'll use one of these. I am participating in the Planner Squad sale at the end of the month. So if you didn't get to shop during the Shopiversary sale, you'll still have a chance to grab this collection on sale. I also have the little tape dispenser, and it does come with this tape. And then it's real easy to take out, and you can pop out your tape, and I'm gonna pop that back in off camera. I have that. I also have notepads and little plush keychains with cloud keychains, which I would show you, but for sake of not knocking over the camera, not knocking the light, it would be the light that I would end up knocking into. Let's not knock in the light. I will refrain from doing that, but it's something that I have available too. Clearly, I am having issues talking and thinking and laying stickers down all at the same time today. Things are just not working the way they're supposed to be. It is okay. Actually, I was trying to use like the cloud ones like this on the ones that I use, the solid boxes. And since I didn't like alternate, I just kind of threw them down. And then I guess we can use this one on here and use the solid ones on the ones that I did that. And I guess I wasn't putting them all the way flat. Oh, but then there's this color next to that color. Let's put this one over here. Like, I am going to use this one. I just need to make it somewhere. All right. You can get... No, you can't get a pink. Because that's pink. Gosh. Then you had a solid, so we'll use a cloud. And you had a cloud, so we'll use a solid. Okay, there we go. I got this figured out. I know I'm thinking too hard for something like this, but it is what it is. All right. Now I think we're just going to kind of sort of randomly fill the remaining spaces. Oh, I forgot I had this Hello Weekend. How can I put this in where it's not weird? Would it be fine right here in the middle? It's kind of weird, but I think it's good weird. It works, except it's not exactly centered. There, that's a little better. It's weird in a good way. I think I could always put like another smaller box here to kind of fill that space. like we could use, or you could even use like a flag right here. Oop, maybe not that high. Kind of in between. Why does it feel not straight? There we go. And then I definitely want to use like maybe a cloud for every day. So let's maybe use a yellow up here because this doesn't have any yellow over here. And then I can always add another box of sorts here, but I'll figure out what. Let's put some clouds down and then we'll fill in some more space. And this may be a little bit more random than my strategically random, but I may be wrong. It may not. I may just, am I still in frame? Let's do that. I kind of am starting to feel like maybe I'll just do it in the space between the, except I didn't do it here. I can always change that. I know. So much for that works. Oh, it's cute. You guys, this is really cute. I like this a lot. I'm just trying not to make this video 1,000 hours long and me not really have much to talk about. Honestly, I just don't have a lot going on at the moment. But you know what? Honestly, there was nothing wrong with the way I did that. And put that up here. I'm gonna put it back. The weekend will be a little different because I also don't have room up here for the cloud because I did that. So we can put a different one down here. And I know this has like a lot more open space around it, but whatever. So I have 2 more, which I could use in this spread, but I'll probably just wait and use those with my daily. I still am using this kit in my daily, so whatever I have left from here, I can always pull in there. Let's pull this box in so I can be done with that. I guess this one could randomly go here, kind of in the middle. Or should I do like this and then a thin box too? Sundays don't usually have a lot going on for me, but even then, we're just making it up as I go. So I'm not really planning on filling this in at this point. I'm just filling it in for the fun. So, oh my gosh, I like this. All right, let's keep going. We have plenty of extra spaces available, so maybe we can use some scallop boxes. Just add some extra flair. Where do I not have much in the way of green? I guess right here we can do a green. And then we have purple and pink. I guess we can go pink here. And then, do I do it here or do I do it there? Maybe we'll go on this side. Oh, I have this spot here too. No, let's go here. All right. I do have some skinny. I have these skinnies that we can kind of fit in with some of these areas that are like, there's space, but there's not a lot of space. There was another one right there. Yellow or dark blue? Dark blue. And then, see, I'm not used to filling in full like this. But what I'm doing is I'm filling in kind of how I would fill in day to day if I were actually using this, except I would have things in mind to put in each of these spaces when I'm laying those stickers down for the day. So this is kind of going to be like finished, but after the, a finished look at how it would be, but without the pen, essentially. Because that's what I would end up doing. Ordinarily, I would just add like a few things in for each of the days, like I would write in whatever. So let's do this one. I guess we could do a purple and maybe another cloud box like I did over there. And then that should kind of finish this up. So there you go. I'm sorry I didn't have like a million things to talk about. It's just been, I've been working in the office. What can I say? When I'm constantly working like that and I don't have a lot going on otherwise, I just don't really have a lot to tell you. I feel like this one needs a skinny box and move that cloud because it's just taking up, the cloud is just kind of in the middle without any rhyme or reason to why it's taking up so much extra space than it needs to. Like there. That feels better, except it's too far to the side. It could be a little bit more centered. There you go. All right. Now I'm happy with it. So there you go. A look at the full spread. There's still plenty left, even if I were trying to add more, which there's no room to add more on here, but I would have plenty left. I can use these with my daily. So there you go. But anyways, didn't have a whole lot to tell you just because I'm working, finishing up orders. But yeah, hopefully by the end of the week and going into next week, maybe I'll have more to talk about. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you want this kit and the whole collection is available right now through the end of April in my shop. But if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.